this is the ninth video, biology third chapter, tissue. So, student, we will discuss about to that tissue in this chapter. So, first of all, we know very well about to the cells in the previous chapter. So, now again discuss about to the cells. So, cells is the basic and fundamental unit of the structure of life, of or maybe we call that the fundamental and structural unit of life is known as the cell. It is also building blocks. Unit is known as the cells. So cells are two types: unicellular or maybe multicellular. So we also divide the organism into two categories. First is the unicellular, second is the multicellular. The organism which wrapped by the single cell is known as the unicellular, or maybe the organisms which are made up by the only single cells is known as the unicellular organism. For example, Amovia, Paramecium, and Euglena also. So next topic is that multicellular. So multicellular, what do you mean by multicellular? The organisms which are made up by the more than two cells is known as the multicellular. These are the topics about to the cells by which we have to forming the cell, organism via the various types. First is the unicellular, second is the multicellular. So now next topic is that what do you mean tissue is the group of the similar kinds of the cells which is forming the tissue. For example, you have observed your muscle tissue, eyes tissue, and ear tissue and skin tissue. They are the various in structure, vary in shape, and various property within them. So the all tissue are having the different cells, and having the different combination of a cells. So when the tissue is formed, the bundle of or group of the similar cells are joining together. So tissue may be smooth, rough, irregular, elongated, round shape, oval shape, regular shape, etc. They are varying shape in size and having the different property, because the presenting of the various cells provide the various structure or various property of the tissue. So now next is that organ. When the various tissue are joining together, they forming the organs such as the kidney, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, teeth, etc. They are the various tissue which is present in our body. So next topic is that body organs. Organ body. It means that bodies are when the various types of the organs are uh, adjust in the structure, they forming the body. So for example, if we will our body is consist by the various organs such as the kidney, intestines, stomachs, liver, teeth, tongue, ear, eyes, etc. They are the various organs present in our bodies, and they are performing the various types of the activity. So now next topic is that tissue. Kinds of tissue. Kinds of tissue. Tissues are two types according to the plant's body and animal's body. So plants and animals having the similar types of the life process, but according to their nature, they having a different types of the tissue. In plants tissue, in plants also present in a multicellular organism plant. So its body is consisted by that more than two cells or more than two tissues. So kinds of the tissues are present in a plants is meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. So here the meristematic. What do you mean by the meristematic tissue? The tissue which is grow repeatedly and forming a new cells after division. These are known as the meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue, the tissue which is continuously individually in presenting times, and forming by the cellulose, and having a different structures such as oval structure, round structure, etc. So these are known as the meristematic tissue. Next is that types of the tissue. Types of the meristematic tissue: apical meristem, lateral meristems, and intercalary meristems. So when you observe the plants, The plant body have two parts. First is that shoot part, and second is that root part. So what do you mean shoot part and what do you mean the root part? The part which lay under the ground, the soil, is known as the root part. Shoot part, the part which is above the soils, is known as the shoot part. Shoot part have the stems, branches, flowers, leaves, buds, and the fruits, etc. Seeds also. But roots have roots are having the three: primary, secondary, and tertiary roots. But according to the nature, roots are two types: fibrous roots and branches roots. So we also divide the plants according to the branches natures: monocot and dicots. Now next topic is that apical merisstems. These are present at the top of the leaf, stems, and roots because they are increased in the linear motion, linear direction. When you observe the top of the leaf and the top of the stems, top of the roots, they are also increased day by day according to the division. So this is all the these are known as the primary growth. Primary growth. These are grow by the root. These are grow in a roots and also in the shoot. So according root and shoot growth, they are two types: SAM, RAM, and SAM. Shoot apical meristems and shoot apical meristems. Now next is that lateral meristems. Lateral meristem possesses a certain initial which is divided in one place. In one place, and diameter of the plant grown organ is a shoot and root increase due to the lateral meristems. This increase in the breadth of the roots and stems is called the, so this is known as the secondary growth. When you observe the stems of plants increase in the size and cells, this is known as the secondary growth. Now intracalary growth. The intracalary meristems is situated between the region of the permanent tissue and the meristem tissue. When you observe that the inner part of stems, this layer is known as the intracalary tissue, intracalary meristems, because they may be permanent and they may be meristem tissue because they are present in a they are present between meristems and the permanent tissue. What is so function of the meristem tissue? Meristem tissue, all the meristems, all the plants tissue develop form a meristem tissue, and the plants develop new leaves and branches of the stems and roots, flowers, etc. These are grow, flower, root, shoot, leaves, and refers fruits, etc. Meristem cells help to heal the cell and increasing their size. So now the next topic is that permanent tissue. The tissue which are which cannot be individual or not be divided in their cells and not be increased in their size is known as the permanent tissue. Permanent tissue are two types: simple tissue and complex tissue. So this video is ended here. Now next topic is present in our next video. So just wait for the next video. Bye, friends.